My name is Mbamuzang, the counselor.
I'm Acha, the director of the project, the counselor, and the script writer.
Hi, my name is Kimbi. I'm the director of photography of the project, the council.
Well, about my perception, or let me say my own view of the project.
It's a good project. Counselor is a wonderful project. It's one of a kind. When I say one of a kind, I'm talking on my perspective.
The series is basically about relationship issues.
Due to the fact that it's comic and it still has a lot of lessons to give out.
You know, when I got a call from the director some time ago, he made mention of that I like us to work on a small project. That was the word he used. And when he said a small project, I kept thinking maybe it was something like a short film, or let me say, yeah, even maybe it's just a movie, maybe a future film. But when he brought the idea to me, he told me, now, bro, this is just a web series, and I don't know, but I want you to look at it from a perspective of us bringing in people from diverse walks of life in the industry and try to see how. When he was talking, and after I read the script, yeah, that was after I read the script, I realized that there was more to the project. I saw the project not just from any kind of perspective. I saw it from a very vast, or let me say broad. Yeah, broad is the word. I saw it from a very broad perspective. That is not just the entertainment part of it. I saw the informative part of it, the educative part of it, and of course, comic relief. Those were the things that captivated me.
My expectations.
Well, it's really high though. It's really high because I expect a lot from this project.
My expectation from my team would be a good product, you know, a good sound, good picture.
Firstly, I expect finance. Secondly, I expect impact. Thirdly, I expect exposure, because we're not just doing this just because we want to look for money. We're trying to impact the society.
My expectation from the audience would be a positive change, I should say. You understand? A positive change from, I expect them to learn something, grab something, create a better atmosphere relationship-wise, because it's really getting dirty out here. You know, the reason, the essence of living is love. We work for family. We work to give our children a good life. So if the home is stable, I believe we will have a good community. So I expect the public to learn from the little that I can offer.
Well, if I should say, my working relationship wasn't...
It was a beautiful one.
That was hard. I must say it was really, really hard working with my, let me say, actors, because most of the actors we're using are just people who just got into the industry.
I just had to give them a chance. That's my way. I always give opportunity to those who so badly want to tell something, so badly want to pass across a positive message to the world. So it was a bit challenging. You know, they didn't understand so many ethics when it comes to acting, but it was a beautiful one. I had so many punctual actors, you know. They had the ready mind to work. They wanted to do something. They wanted to prove a point. They wanted to preach. They wanted to send out a message. So it was a beautiful time on set, though very stressful, very stressful.
Working on the set of The Counselor was like fun to me, because I acted with Kenneth Yu, who is somebody I've been working with, and I'm very much used to him. The people around me, the crew, the director himself, he's my friend. I've been working with him too, and it's so nice working with him.
My first challenge I had to face was the fact that I had to deal with people that have never been in front of the camera.
Sometimes we might be shooting and some of them will be talking behind the camera, which is really bad.
I had to deal with people that maybe are coming from, like I said, diverse walks of life. And, you know, it takes time. And at this particular point, I want to appreciate the director because he was so swift and he was ready to work with everybody. Yeah, no matter how slow you are, no matter how, slow you are in like kind of picking up things, he was ready to comprehend. He was ready to be patient. He was ready to let you just do your thing the way the spirit moves you.
My challenges, I had so many challenges on set. One being, I mostly get emotional. No, it's love. I'm a lover of love. So sometimes when an actor is into that character, is into that role, I start feeling their pain, I get emotional. Some of the challenges, I eat too much. And while shooting this film, I was broke. So I didn't have enough food to eat. I was on that side. So I had challenges whereby I did some of these scenes really sick. I was very sick. I was in Douala, really, really sick. But I had to go on set. I had to do my best to keep my health issues aside to get these actors to do their best so we can achieve with the period of time we had, because we had a given time to achieve what we had to achieve. So health issues was a very big challenge for me.
It got to a point where the director of photography took ill.
I got sick on set. I got sick on set, like really sick.
It was really funny on set, you know, because he was like lying, waking up.
I had malaria. So I could just sit and start shooting and get sweaty. Like really sweaty. So it was really, really tough back then. That moment is, I can remember the stress I gave to everybody on set. Yeah, so the day we were shooting, we couldn't even finish the shoot of that day. So we had to just pause. I went to the hospital.
First, I want to say that me being casted as the counselor wasn't because I'm the best. I must, first of all, attest to that. I must be very honest.
I would say his life outside filmmaking. He's someone who also shares the same view. He believes in, you know, so many ladies will tag the men's society or the man's society an evil one, you know, man picking then a dog there, man picking a, but he's one person who tries to make a change with his own lifestyle as a person. So being someone who already has that passion, that desire to make the world look at men differently, he was just the perfect person for this role. So I had no other choice than to, I the director, was supposed to play that role. But then, hey, when I saw Calvin, I realized he had the same vision. So I just had to do 1 or 2 trials with him, and I discovered that nobody could do it better. So Mbamuzang Calvin is just the perfect candidate for the role.
I've been working on a lot of projects. I've been working on a lot of things.
Stuff that have to do with movies.
I've been working on a lot. I have so many movies I still have to do. There is a movie, Guess. That's the title of a movie I'm working on. There is The Wedding in Canaan. It's a movie I'm working on. Basically, yeah, that's my showbiz life. I'm not going to go into my domestic life, but that's my showbiz life. Those are the 2 projects I've been working on. But I have other projects I have done already.
Projects like with the famous sentence, I won't knock your kanda. And then we have Daniela. We have Last Drop of Love. We have Wedding Bells. So many projects here in Cameroon. Then back in Nigeria, I've worked on a lot of projects with a lot of people in the likes of Destiny Etiko, Ken Eriks, Mr. Ibu. A lot of people, and a lot of projects there in Nigeria. And presently, I have projects which are coming. I don't want to disclose them now. I have projects which are coming. And I have projects like cartoon projects. I have cartoon films, which are short films, which are coming. And I also have people who I'm training.
Also, I'm a producer. Yeah, I'm a producer, and I've co-produced with a lot of producers too. But the first project I did was Last Drop of Love. Yeah, that was last year. I did Last Drop of Love too. I had challenges, but it was my first project as a producer. Taking into consideration that I co-produced with other producers. Then I am also a fashion designer. Yeah, I'm a fashion designer. I got into fashion designing for the business just because of the industry.
Right, what I have been working on, a lot of projects. There's the doctor's report, there is Ng with the famous line, Awanagyonkanda. I have so many projects I've worked on. There is Homebreakers, there is Forgive and Forget, there is Singwa, just so many of them with so many skits to my credit. And if you didn't know, I am the face behind Congo Sab Gang, Yabi. Funny, right? So I've worked on so many projects, still have so many coming. There is Guess, and there is the Wedding in Canaan. You guys will definitely be blown by such projects. You will see them with time. And so many pending in the studio, Kimbi Michael Studios. I am praying that boy clears off his desk because he has a lot on his table. So Kimbi Michael Studios, I am looking forward to receiving my works from you. I trust you do it definitely. I trust you are going to do a good job.
The Cameroon film industry is growing so fast that
it's obvious. I mean, who wouldn't see Cameroon move from strength to strength? There are so many mind-blowing films. Cameroon it's striving for perfection. You understand? So we go way back. So many people used to complain, oh, we don't have platforms to watch films. But now Cameroon films are on Netflix. I bet most of you have watched A Fisherman's Diary on Netflix. You can testify it's a good piece.
Broken. I think we have a good business now in the film industry. And we have projects which are still coming.
Post-production, pre-production, there is Akit, Afongfege Evita as the producer. There is The Planter's Plantation by Estin Young Jr. There is Dear God by Frank Saya. There is Nganu by our very own Kang Quintus ongoing. So I believe there is a lot of progress ongoing in the Cameroon film industry, and I'm inspired by the work of our big brothers who are already doing it so good. There is Musing Derek on the set when the levees broke. A one-man film, a one-character film. So there is Hidden Dreams from Gang Romanus, pre-selected at the Oscars, please. So when I see beautiful piece of art from colleagues, from big brothers, because almost almost all of them are my senior in the industry. So it impacts me, it makes me want to do more. It gives me a belief in the future that I'm not following the wrong path. So I'm looking forward to collaborations, forward to them opening more doors for the younger generation, for us, of course. So Cameroon film industry is really doing its best. We thank God too for the president of the Cameroon's Producers Guild, Mrs. Madame Elong Brenda Shea, who also brought the Netflix deal, you know, as a distributor in Cameroon. So we are looking forward to so many beautiful encouragements from the industry. But I bet you Cameroon industry now, 2022, is far more better. I mean, far more better than Cameroon industry in 2021. So there is progress.
Despite the fact that I appreciate what the industry has done for me, I also want to say that there are a lot of things that I've been through, and if you're somebody that you don't have that passion, that burning desire, trust me, you're not going to want to be a part of the industry.
My name is Kimbi Michael. I am the director of photography of the web series, The Counselor. Stay tuned.
Once again, I'm Acha, the director of the web series, The Counselor. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial because we are going to give you something very beautiful to watch.
Once more, my name is Mbamuzang Calvin. Don't forget, the Z is violent and the B arrogant. Watch out for the counselor.
The Counselor.